But so that we're not holding off these guys for way too long, we have our relegations race today. Kisu, Hoo-Ha, Bob, Callet are keeping their spots or had to skip out on open qualifiers because of being within the top 8 of last week. Meanwhile, from open qualifiers, hoping to win relegations is Silenza, Wolf Scout, Slink, Nocturnal, Ignited, Komi, Danimal, and Darkness. 3 of these people asynced to be Wolf Scouts, Slink, and Komi. All 3 of them asynced. So we have the other 9 racers here. I'm gonna send these guys off in a moment.
All right, now that we're out of it, give him a hard seat, Geek.
No go mode this time. Make them work for that. Make them work for those pages.
I want to see something on Final 7. End of STT.
You know, at that rate, you just put it on Zemnis. You know, get all as nice.
I mean, you know, we haven't seen an AS page yet.
We have not, and I don't know if I want to give them that kind of help.
Oh, come on! These guys are ready for it. These guys are great. Yeah. They know what they're doing.
They got it right. There wasn't like 16 domes yesterday.
Nah, we don't talk.
hey, we can say that because we were in them. Like
that is true.
Yesterday was pretty bad for domes. It was really bad.
Didn't like half of the people get domed if I watched that, or pretty close to half?
I think only like 5 people actually got a dome skip.
Actually got dome skip? Yeah, it was.
Well,
it was a rough one.
Didn't get domed. It's like first tried the fight, didn't get domed.
Yeah, it didn't. He didn't get domed. So
that's insane.
It's a hard trick.
It tells you it is a hard trick. You know, you go in there, you get all these tools like, oh, I got Reflega, you know, I got Limit, and then you just feel confident.
That was the weird thing though. You had Reflega, so it was like you were hitting him harder than you were expecting to. You're like, oh, uh-oh. Yep. Little difference here. Beast Castle start out. Someone else.
So in the top left we have Kisu, in the top right we have Hoo-Ha. Bottom left we have Silenza, and in the bottom right we have Nocturnal. These are starting peeps.
Silenza getting their death abuses out of the way, and then going right into Pride Lance for all their movement abilities.
Smart.
Yeah, that is one thing with the beginners. You know, you gotta weigh in. Do you want to do your death abuses early, or are you gonna take the chance, go to Pride Lands, and hope you don't find too many HP ups? If you get too many of those, your death abuses are just going to take way too long.
Ooh. Slint's almost getting caught there in that nasty loop. Again, we've touched on it before, but that's why most people go to Pride Lanes to start. It's that guaranteed instant into the reaction.
One of those I found myself doing quite a bit is if I'm not doing Pride Lands right away, I'll elect to go at least through Halloween Town up to Santa's house. That way I know I'm at just a high enough level where I can deal with that if I don't get the RC.
Absolutely. That's a actually very smart thing to do.
But it made it out, didn't die, so moving on through Pride Lands, but so far haven't found anything in here notable that I've seen.
Stark contrast from yesterday when you found 2 reflects and all of that right away.
2 reflects and final was on level like 3.
Yeah.
Just a few tools here and there, but nothing real major. So
see, the biggest thing I've seen is aerial finish, and that's meh, you know. It's something.
There was a negative combo, so that's not the first nice thing that they've actually got out of here.
They don't quite have anything to go with it yet, but you know, it's nice to always have it in your back pocket.
If they do find another, they could just easily just double negative Roxas if they want to get a quick few points on their progression. But we'll
Yeah.
see what they do with that.
Be an interesting play to say the least. Oh, out of Pride Lands with no checks or no major items.
Look like Donald starts off with Fantasia.
That at least is a good thing.
At least have something to work with. Everybody's going to Agrabah, get their deaths here, and see if they opt to continue forward or go through with more of their death.
I feel like those things control you so hard at the beginning there. I'm not going to hit you hard enough. Ooh, there's an experience boost. And Beast Claw.
We are finding a few nice things here in Egg. Especially that experience.
Yeah. Negative combo experience boost. Get an explosion. You can just go quickly level up in Space Paranoids.
You could do your level grind really early.
Yeah.
Reflect, so they got a magic now.
I'm at least somewhat nice.
At least
so-
one.
Nice, you know.
Yeah, you can
You're-
get through a lot with just a reflect. I'll give you that.
You're giving them the tools now, and then you're just gonna hit them with a few ASs here on their pages. Thanks, Geek.
Yeah, you're all welcome. You all know that if everyone complains about this scene, we have commentators to thank.
Hey, yeah, I'll take
You know what?
I'll take the blame.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'm okay with it.
Actually, make these people, do some. I wouldn't
what
say
they-
challenging content, but something different.
Hey, that's what they get for getting like a 1 hour time on open qualifiers. Some of these people.
You get a nice seed, then you get hit with something hard afterwards.
Exactly.
It's a rotation.
It's either you do the hard seed first and then you get a baby seed after, or it's the other way around. Unless you're Masters Division, in which case it comes in
Yeah,
pairs.
Masters is just slap them down to the ground every seed.
There is no pity, only pain.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing noticeable other than just a glide, a dodge.
Yeah.
Parsley.
I mean, you take the movement. Movement's not a horrible thing to find early right now.
Oh,
especially
you
that glide.
you definitely take that glide. The noticeable
Yeah.
difference between glide 1 and 2 is insane.
Oh, massive. And a blizzard from the boop push.
Yeah, with that glide, I'm wondering how many people elect to go to Twilight Town 1 just with that extra movement.
Yeah.
See how long they put that off for.
I feel like it's even more noticeable in OC, that glide.
Oh, definitely so. That long stretch of corridor where you're just sitting there
Yes.
gliding, you're trucking along. It's like any day now. And
Oh,
you get that glide, and you're like, I'm there.
Seeing a few of them push into hello, do you just get those first 3 checks?
Continuing on with their shotgun here.
Oh, we're going to see a little bit more of Beast Castle now. Is that Genie from Halloween Town?
That is Genie. All right.
In my opinion, the worst of the summons.
It's a
I
very,
know
very
that-
hard summon to make mileage out of. You have to have really good understanding of how to use that summon, and not many people would really spend the time to do so. A lot of the other summons just outclass in terms of just immediate mileage and usage. But
Yeah,
if
you get
can-
something
there are
like
actually some
Chicken
really good spots
Little.
for
You
them.
just got that crowd control, Stitch, kind of just a jack of all trades. He'll give you health back, magic back.
Peter Pan, obviously, for Peter Pan loops and stuff like that. Oh, they have light and darkness now.
But no forms, so it's
Yeah, no forms to use it on. I did see an auto limit, so they do have that option, but at beginner level, that's going to be very hard to do.
Honestly, that'd actually be pretty okay. You just maybe try to force it in whatever it was. Shadows there would probably do the most damage.
Yep. That'd be about the best one to do it with.
Interesting dance call there.
Yeah, this is a dance call a lot of crit players will do. You just do it for a little bit of bonus XP. Depending on the settings, it's good in my opinion. So like, if you want the early levels and your XP multiplier is relatively low, like 2 or 1.5, I think it's a good spot. Because these multipliers, I believe at 3. I already forget if it's 3 or 3.5. But because it's already so high, you'll see a lot of players just not bothered to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna get levels in this seed easily, and especially with an XP boost already in their back pocket, like it should not be a problem.
We didn't miss it. There is a Wisdom form as well in these castles. So they have a Thunder, Wisdom form. So if they just do Halloween Town, Silenza, and Nocturnal, they can just final whenever they want.
Yeah, they do that. They can do this first fight and immediately just go to forcing final. They don't have to wait too long.
And continuing on in Halloween Town, they're not taking that back to the garden. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's another XP grind spot.
Okay.
You just kill these guys on the way
I was wondering
up
if
to
they
the
were
other side warp.
that, but so we'll see our first use of Fantasia there as well.
Okay, we do see our World Never Was shotgun. Not a lot of people will remember to do this, I will say. I think definitely the Wayfinders vision. More people are more inclined to do this than Masters.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Most people, you just get your checks and leave. Masters, like, there's 4 chests. I could get that anywhere else.
Well, and Master set to semi-hard, they're like the likelihood of these having something or
That is also true.
Alright, so Silenza is just going around the usual order. They will pick up the Light and Dark, so they'll probably force final, maybe in Halloween Town right away. There's a lot of different spots you can force it, so we'll see. It's probably not going to be important if they force it right away versus not. I would hope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd hope they get that Light and Darkness. They're like, I'm there, let's just get it done with.
And there's what you're talking about. Here's the TT push right now. With that level 2
Something
glide.
odd is Silenza did actually just leave. He's not pushing into the rest of Beast Castle, unlike Nocturnal, who actually is. So that is one progression point that he's going to be sort of missing out on for a bit. Opting to go for a check density here on the rest of the shotgun versus finish up Beast Castle. We will get our first hint momentarily.
All right, so STT, Beast Castle, and Disney Castle.
Well, no sights of Torn's Page yet. There is that scimitar in Disney Castle that might be needed. We don't know yet.
And we know the location of the other 2 reflects, so...
Yep. Those aren't going to well, the Disney Castle one might be.
Disney Castle you might get. STT one you're not seeing at all. If you're going there... You're
not going to STT for anything other than a page.
You're just going, yeah. You're going there. I want magic. But at that rate, you better hope that's early. Otherwise, that's the time.
Yeah. The only way you're getting that is if you're one of those that push STT to start, basically. Oh, we see Slide Dash and Space Paranoids. It's a good little ground.
I will actually like to say that this is a pretty good hint for Nocturnal, and Silenza will get it, because they actually won't be pushing Timeless River at all. Like, they can shotgun the courtyard, but until Agrabah gets hinted, they have zero reason to do Timeless River. Now, they will miss out on those 2 progression points you get from the mini escort and Old Pete, so they'll have to potentially make that up by doing other weird content, but that does save them some time. They can do other blind content for the progression points.
Yeah. Speaking of Disney Castle, we're going to see what's in Disney Castle, at least the courtyards. Doesn't quite have that progression point. He would get it if he gets the mini escort and Pete. The scimitar is in the courtyard, so that's not too bad of a find if you need it. Everything else is locked behind.
Silenza is indeed forcing final right away. Kind of expected.
I honestly like that move.
Yeah, you have light and darkness, you got your form, and you're in a spot that allows you to do it relatively quick. So I'm a big fan of it.
And he gets it fairly quickly too there.
Yeah, with light and darkness, you're
guaranteed to think it's within 6, right?
Yeah.
With light and darkness, so I think that was
So
his
gotta make
third.
sure you have 5 drive, and you should be always good.
That is the one thing. Just make sure you have that drive, otherwise. Good luck with that.
Maybe I just like going into anti-form, alright? See our first look at Pooh's house here.
That is one thing I think is sometimes underlooked, is just getting those first couple of checks inside Pooh's house without having the page. Granted, it is a little longer because you have to just walk out. You can't just get the automatic warp out, but sometimes you just find something great in the first test.
Case in point, find a magnet.
So that is actually a Magmega, then. We know where the last magnet is, being an STT. They probably won't get that magnet, honestly, so having Magnera, though, is really, really good.
Yeah, that's another one of those where the jump is astronomically better.
And it's gonna suck, though, for, what is it, Hoo-Ha on the top right. They will get this hint for Disney Castle being dead after they're done pushing
After
it.
Pete, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be too bad.
I feel for you, Hoo-Ha. That's it. Pete is where I normally would get mine as well. It's just routed that way for me, kind of. But he does get the reflect.
He does get the reflect, though, so that, you know...
Draw. So that... I feel like you're okay with that, to a degree. Yes, it stinks you went away to a way you don't need to, but... You get a reflect for it. You do get the scimitar, and you've got a place to easily level drives, so...
Yeah,
a little bit of a trade-off.
Pros and the cons there, but we'll see if it, you know, how bad it turns out to be for it. Doesn't make that big
Hoo-ha.
difference.
He is getting trolled by Pete here. He's got
Yeah.
a full combo. I'm sending him in the air.
It does get the hint. Seems a little annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that far, and then you're like, oh, this world's just done.
If you get the Stitch, though...
But he's going to
you're kind of
continue
okay.
on.
I would check for the Stitch.
You're there. You check for Stitch, or
Yeah.
you get a movement, maybe you find an explosion, something in these chests. You never know. Like I said, you're there, so you just.
He does find Stitch, so it does pay off for him.
Sometimes you just gotta finish it out.
Yeah. Oh.
Hoo-ha, going.
Control on
to-
this mini escort.
I don't think
You
anybody else
gotta
has
give Bolt
touched.
Towers a bit more respect.
I don't
Yeah.
think anybody has touched Hollow Bastion.
No,
Who
I
has-
haven't seen it.
Who was the first one going in there? And Silencer right behind. So yeah.
Right behind him, yeah. Good news for Silence is he does have that final form. He can.
You can start getting those levels up. Obviously, you'll only get level 2, but that's nice to have, especially if you're going into the station fights. You'll at least be able to stay in final long enough to finish off your form, or at least finish off final for what you can get into.
Alright, we'll see if they find anything really quickly at the beginning of this, but probably move on. See some of our other racers. This burrow, though, is pretty empty.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Money.
Oh, you got money back. You look at that and you're like, I'm good. I can just buy ethers. I don't have to worry about it.
Oof, I would have liked that yesterday. I never found one.
Oh, no, who else got him? I was looking at him like, oh, he doesn't have a magic. I just see that Blizzard up hiding there with Agrabah.
I really have to like take a second look at some people's trackers because they've got like different worlds moved around. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was the same thing. I'm like, wait a minute. So, yeah, just the money pouch it looks like in Hollow Bastion 1. So,
Yep.
still trying to find a page. And
Alright, well, then for now, we will move over to see some new people. So in the top left, we have Bob. In the top right, we have Callet. In the bottom left, we have Ignited. And in the bottom right, we have Danimal. I do not agree with Danimal's message, but okay.
I'm just gonna say yesterday Danimal was like making deals in the back room, like, hey, I need everyone to go slow, I want to move on. So he's the one that made the deal to get here.
listen, if Daniel didn't want to make it, all he had to do was, not be as fast and good as was.
Exactly.
That's all it was. The power was all with him.
Don't be so good.
Okay, so I am looking at everyone's trackers. It does seem everyone does finally have the first three hints. Some people did get it off of going into Timeless River, which is quite unfortunate.
Yeah, a lot of people have been making it a thing where they want to get their first thing in Timeless River, and unfortunately for this seed, it turned out to be not very helpful for them.
It does seem like a very normal route to make that your last point.
It does make sense. You just do your counterclockwise and just get your points there.
Mm-hmm. Plus, it's 2 easy points. Like, it's the mini escort and it's P. Like, you're gonna do those fast anyways. You see our first look into Port Royal here. Think he's got anything out of there yet?
No, he hasn't found anything out of Port Royal yet. But just getting into being able to check stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm having a bit of struggles here trying to break open this.
they haven't found a combo plus.
I haven't seen one.
No, unfortunately,
Unless
it's because of how the geometry of those boxes are. They're trying to do an air combo, but because they do such like a low jump, they end up landing on the obstacle themselves.
I was looking like, does he have an extra hit? Why is this?
No, yeah, it's just a very annoying obstacle. So you either just do a ground combo or you do like the highest jump you can do, so that you don't like land as you're falling down doing the air combo.
Or you got a magnet, just magnet them.
That is also
That's the easy
true.
way.
Yeah, that is the easy way. You do a magnet or you do a form explosion. The other one that people actually don't probably know of, maybe, is using Peter Pan. For some reason, Pan just breaks those boxes instantly.
I did not know.
He's all powerful.
We are gonna see the minute fight here, so good little time to catch your breath, think about what you want to do. Hopefully, don't get trolled.
Fortunately, don't have a thunder, but they do have a blizzard, so that is something going for them. I'm more of a fan of having a thunder for this, but that's just personal preference there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I prefer a thunder, but
We'll say the unfortunate thing is they might have the XP boost. They probably should, but fortunately they have a lot of draws and Stitch just with the passive healing.
yeah, Stitch was cruel to me yesterday. I feel it. As
So
much
they
as
maybe
we
could've
love
done good
Stitch,
levels.
it can just put you over.
Yeah, you gotta work really hard. You gotta actually like spend a lot more time to get to low health if you're not really prepared for it. Okay, so people are forcing final now.
They got their form. They got like darkness. Like, I'm just gonna get final. And it's a smart play right now. You don't have any information on it. Pretty much done with your shotgun, so you know it's going to be buried somewhere. Get it done now. Get some levels in onto it.
Yeah. It just opens up so many places to level it as you go. You're not trying to hold back on Twilight Town 1 and be like, I could get a little final leveling if I find it. No, I just... Looks like we're going to see our first Space Paranoid leveling up there as well.
I know Khaled is a big fan of trying to get levels ASAP.
Yep.
Yeah, if you have the tools for it, I say go for it.
I absolutely agree.
They do have the experience boost, so
You have experience boost, you have Stitch, you got what you need, like...
Magic stats not the greatest though. You will have to
Not the
shoot a
greatest,
couple
is-
blizzards to do
Yeah.
these guys, and
it's
yeah,
a
the guard
little
break's not
low.
even doing it either.
No.
Yeah, your stats are just fair. They gotta be close though. Like,
I feel like if when he starts getting a couple levels in here, it'll go a lot quicker.
there's a magic. I think everybody's trackers. Pretty close to second. We have a little bit of time before we get our next hit.
they're
it's
almost
trolling
there.
him a little. There.
Yeah, I just want to go for the guard break, honestly. I would just be shooting blizzards only.
I would be shooting blizzards. Your magic stat. Well, now they've kind of caught up, but yeah, I would still be going.
And it's only level 1 magnet, like... I don't even know about that.
Yeah, a lot of what you're going for is speed, and when you're trying to XP grind, like yes, you can get the kill, but the time and animation speed of just going for the guard break is just so much more longer than if you're just shooting the blizzards.
Mm-hmm.
Ignited through Barbosa and just a fire, and in Port Royal so far. So a lot of these worlds seem to have all their checks buried.
Ooh, Ignited is
do
actually
wanna-
going to go for the quick run right now, and Roxas, they just took off dodge roll.
Ooh, nice.
I like that. They're one. What are they? One away from their next set of progression points.
Yes.
I like this. You guaranteed to get your progression, and then you can decide where you're going to go from there. So you're not committing to anything super long.
Ooh,
I'm
they're
a fan of
fighting
this
this? I don't like this choice.
I don't like the move.
You're at level 1 stats still, technically. The fighting this is probably not worth it.
This is gonna be rough.
Yeah, I don't know why you're fighting it. If you're just trying to get damage in, just do your reflex and then be done with it, and then go for the quick run.
And there's the kill.
Yeah.
The time investment, honestly, into just doing damage before taking the keys as well. I've seen some people think that's a okay strategy. It's not worth it. You want to access the keys ASAP. So just don't bother going for any attacks if you're gonna go for the quick run cheese.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess you're delaying them longer by.
Yeah, it's get the first little reflect combo off, and then get out and wait for the keys.
Well, don't even like attack him at all. You just run away.
Oh,
just run away. Yeah.
If you attack him, he does extra more patterns or one or more additional patterns before he will let you take his keys from him. So if you don't attack at all, then he'll go he'll do the least amount of attacks. Then he'll give you the keys.
interesting.
Bob finding another glide just outside of tower.
I do want to point out that after that level grind at 33, stats are looking okay. Like, our strength is good, but magic kind of didn't go up as well as you'd like. It's above the floor, but just barely. Now, granted, he may not have moved around accessories and stuff like that.
All right, Bob is actually pushing up to tower.
I think it's a safe play. You also have Magneto, so it's pretty quick. Now they do have Wisdom Max, so that makes sense as well. Yeah, you get one progression point from top of tower, so it's okay. No sign of picture or ice cream though, unfortunately.
Yeah, it seems a lot of the important checks are buried.
I will say one thing to note from Bob's side actually is that they do know that Beast Castle is dead, so they're not going to do. They don't have a reason immediately to do Thresholder. They could do it for the 2 points, but it seems like they're sacking that world for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm of the mindset of once you know a world's dead, unless you absolutely have to go back there, like there's better places to push normally.
Well, we would like to point out we do have our next hints, our next set of hints. So we have Twilight Town actually revealed, so it is dead. Has just chicken, fire, and the magnet. 100 Acre has Valor, Magnet, the Proof, and both Second Chance and Once More. And we also have OC hinted, and OC has both unlocks for Twilight Town.
So theoretically, OC is just pretty much dead unless Bone Fist is needed.
Yeah.
That's
2 sets of hints, and we have not seen a single torn page yet.
So y'all wanted
there's final form.
Final form was Hollow Bastion 2. Our first or second form found. They weren't going to get final anytime soon.
Right, we did get the membership card from post streams, so they're leveraging that advantage.
I like that. I'm a big fan of pushing Hollow Bastion 2 because Hollow Bastion 1 you have like what 4 or 5 checks, and then like everything else is just in Hollow Bastion 2.
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6
of all of core. Everything else after that.
Skull and crossbones. Skill and crossbones, excuse me.
Yeah, no sign of cages. Oh. We do have quite a few dead worlds.
Yeah, I'm like, I would just go for this. You go on, you continue on, you go through Hollow Bastion, especially with what you know is dead already. Although I don't think he knows quite everything we do. Yeah, he's still 2 points off that second set of hints.
Now you will actually get those 2 points from quarters. Yeah, they just got that in.
Yes.
Now the question is, if you are a Callan, do you do core? Do you go elsewhere? Never mind. They answered my question immediately.
Answered. Question answered. If it were me, I might have jumped down and done those first couple checks in core. I wouldn't have done the fights, but I might have done the first couple.
Khaled is trying to figure out what exactly they want to do. Okay, they go back to PR. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And they stepped into OC and they realized probably, hey, wait, I actually don't need to do this for now. So they pieced out.
Yeah, the only reason you'll need to do OC, like we said, is for that Bone Fist, if it comes into play.
Alright, we do see another Roxas as well. Makes sense. You're 2 points off your hints. You might have to do this, so take the 2-minute time investment. Now, I will say, in theory, you probably could have actually just fought Thresholder for the 2 points. But at the same time, this is one of the worlds where it is unhinted, so you might, in theory, have to do it in the future.
Yeah. Having a little bit of microphone issues myself there. But yeah, no, I'm a fan of this. Like, so you don't know where exactly your pages are, and at process elimination, you know there's probably a good chance you're gonna find a page here. So I'm actually fine with going through rocks. Just with the information you know, it's a pretty good play.
We also have Danimal doing screens now as well.
I just saw Danimal Stitch and I was like, what the heck is that on his screen? And I realized.
Yeah, it's a mod. It's a mod.
It's a mod, alright.
Danimal is a fan of his mod. That is the...
So we'll probably see Ignited go into Hollow Bastion as well. Now that they have that membership card, they'll probably heavily consider it.
What do you think about doing hostile programming?
I think they're gonna. I mean, you don't know anything about Space Paranoids yet. You have the identity disc, I believe. Or do they not?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they got that in their shotgun.
That's right. Yes. Thank you. So, not a horrible thought, but at the same point, see, could pay off.
Would give them their next impression. Why I think they're doing it instead of just abandoning it and going somewhere else.
Is Hostile Program 3 not 2 points?
It is only 2 points. Ooh, unfortunate.
Oh, they would be one score.
They'd be one off, yeah. You've all been there.
That we have. See that, and you're just like, ah.
Alright, they should be good. Alright. So they will be 1 point off. If they go to HB, they will get that hint off of just doing the Bailey fight. So that's maybe some incentive to just go there right away.
Oh, if there's anything else in Space Paranoids, it is past that. A little Halloween Town push.
Electing to go through Halloween Town. I guess that's fine. I think I would have rather seen him push Hollow Bastion and just get that point off of Bailey.
Yeah.
I just realized we are seeing the Halloween Town push, yeah. And as well as the PR2 push, so a little bit more committal of choices. You don't really get much from pushing into Halloween Town aside from bulk progression points. You get like 3 checks max.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's the Port Royal 2 push is a little better option here. At least you've got a few more checks.
You actually get, I believe, 2 progression points from doing all of PR2 before Great Reaper 2. You get 1 point from doing GR1, 1 point from going to the medallion, but you get like 7 or 8 checks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Roxas is just dead. Jesus. He did 1 combo, and Roxas is just done for. You don't get that on crit. I'm jealous.
No.
No.
Yeah,
No.
no, you don't get that.
It's a nice feeling though when you go in there like, "Hi Roxas, you're dead." It makes you feel good.
Okay, so
Roxas
I did miss
was
this,
holding,
but we
combo
actually
master.
did get our next set of hints as well from Ignited. They had Drives got revealed to have a page and a Thunder, as well as Port Royal has a Torn page somewhere past in Visit 2, so
They
will
just
be
got it
seeing
right
that.
there,
Yeah,
in the top right.
So they will get that hint as well that tells them that their visit is dead. But ooh, wow, they also got slash.
Ooh, and Hori Slash.
And you always like your Hori.
Yeah, so we're seeing Ignited go into East Castle here to get that Valor form, or sorry, to get that Wisdom form. We might also see them start working on pages in an attempt to find that Valor. So, because now we got a tiny bit of a form lottery. We'll see where exactly this page is on Drive somewhere in the future. Hopefully it's not cursed.
I was gonna
All
say,
right, who's ready
for
for Final 7? But you get it. You need Master, which is on going to be like Wisdom 5 or something.
well, it can't be on Wisdom because forms have been revealed,
That's true.
but it could be on level 50.
There we go. That's how we make it cursed.
Just saying, before the seed we were talking, I did say final level 7, so is the premonition correct? Oh, and an explosion had a piglet there.
Okay, I think now we can explore and see what our last racer is up to, and as well as bring back some other people. So in the top left, after this little refresh, oh well, I do not have their Twitch channel. I gotta own. It says I'm missing like 3 different T's or 2 extra T's. Oh, this is a wild choice. They're in core, and they're doing core fights.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so this will be a sudden refresh. Apologies. But in the top left, we have Darkness Mist. So they're at core, or they're past
they
core
die.
fight 2. They have
Are they on
done
core fight too?
almost
Oh,
all
wow.
of core. They have 8 progression hints already, so they do know
they're-
that there's a page, or they have a page here in
Okay.
Hollow Bastion. They haven't done Port Royal quite yet. They did the shotgun. Need to work on drives, but they have an HB page. Since they do have
So
it, I
that's-
will spoiler it.
That is 3 pages.
It was in core
Found
mining
2 still
area.
missing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so in core somewhere they do it. You could have done it if you could have gone the page if you did core skip, but obviously if you do the fights, you get all those progression points. You just need to actually be competent enough to do the fights or have these tools to do so. Which is the core fights are still kind of brutal, even on beginner.
Yeah, if you don't have the tools for that, it's a little rough. So props to them to getting through that.
I will say Stitch helps a lot in that, and especially those core fights. So that is a big find in this.
Yeah, they actually
By no
don't
means
have
is it
Stitch.
Huh?
They did not do any of Disney Castle.
Oh, they don't have. Oh,
No, they did
Okay,
the
more
DC
props
Courtyard,
then.
but that is it. So they're playing like almost as optimally as they can by not doing the worlds they don't need to do. Okay, so Darkness is finally going to work on their pages. They will get that explosion, but then after that, we'll see what they get. Oh yeah, they didn't get that magnet, so that's kind of
yeah,
unfortunate.
they hadn't been in there yet.
Yeah, that's
They
a
would
little
have had access
unfortunate.
to Magnera for the core fights.
Would have made things a whole lot better.
See another core visit from Silenza on the bottom right. We also have Kisu, the top right, about to go back into HB after buying a bunch of ethers. Oh, but yeah, there is also that skill and crossbones. So HB was required in some degree. Like you
Yes.
had to level before, or at least do screens before it can go to HB as well. So that hints the chain logic there is the interesting part. Ooh,
Oh, not
Silence
quite
is
yet.
actually going to go for the
No.
fights.
I don't. Maybe. Nope.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I think they're changing their mind.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the skip.
Ooh,
Oh.
unfortunate. Yeah, with Aerial Dodge 2, getting that first part of core skip is pretty rough. Like you have to
It'll,
do a
like-
specific setup where you land on the an invisible ledge before you go for the main invisible ledge we grab, or
Right.
you just do a perfectly timed aerial dodge jump. And again, with Aerial Dodge 2, it's really weird. Like you have to time it super specifically.
Yeah, so they missed core skip, so they had selected to continue on through Hollow Bastion.
We know, sadly, that's not probably the play, but
Well, we don't know. Or Hollow Bastion just got
Hollow
revealed.
Bastion hasn't been revealed, so it may be. Oh, Battlefields of War. So if they do need to go to LOD2, they have that option. Or sorry, OC2. That's actually not worth anything. I always switch those.
Unfortunately, Darkness just had a crash. We'll see if their game gets booted up immediately. Hopefully it's not a consistent one.
Oh, I didn't see this earlier. Space Paranoids got revealed to another page and a fire as well. So now we know what 4 pages are.
Oh yeah, I missed that as well. Thank you.
I did.
And just looking up, and I'm like, wait a minute. I see 4 pages.
When did this happen?
Well, Identity Disc was free to get. Oh, HB got revealed as well. Yeah.
HB did get revealed as well, so
So it does have that
HB
pain.
does
It has
have
the last
master
form.
form.
yeah, that master form could be needed.
We still have no sight of limit form to take note, so we have auto limit, but that's about it right now.
Yeah, at where we're at now, good luck in the auto limit.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hit for so long, and
I feel like the only real place you're gonna catch it is maybe like these core fights. Maybe.
yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming down to. I don't think there's anywhere else you could reasonably try and get into auto.
Okay, we now have KotC2 as well doing the fights. I think for Silenza, his path right now is pretty straightforward. You do your mini games, you go straight to SP probably, maybe do Hollow Bastion now that we have the Explosion and Magnera. You got a couple different ways to go. I would probably go after the immediate pages, and then you should be able to get your progression points for your next hint in doing so.
So KotC2 and Hoo-Ha going into their core. KotC2 did fight. We'll see what Hoo-Ha does here.
Looks like he's gonna go. Oh, he's electing to leave. Oh, he missed these. Okay, he had just screen transitioned.
They are leaving.
Interesting. They may be trying to find some more tools for that skip.
Yeah, like I said, they don't really have the best tools available to them to reliably do that.
Ooh, did he forget to turn auto tracking back on? I'm seeing that from that.
Yeah, I'm pinging them and seeing if
Okay.
that'll get them across, because unfortunately, you do need to auto track to get progression points. So,
Ooh,
okay,
yeah,
cool. They are on it right now. They're fine.
Okay, good.
I just saw the mouse.
Yeah, I think they
Thank
might
you,
have missed
chat.
out on 1 point from Port Royal Town Fight, but that isn't like the worst. Like, it would suck if you go all the way to Barbosa and realize, oh, I'm auto tracking, because then you missed out on like 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
But you've only missed out on 1, which is the Town Fight, so you're fine. Like, it obviously sucks a little bit, but hopefully it won't matter too much. Okay, so interesting.
Seeing an
push from
Agrabah
Silenza.
2 push here, is that? Oh, wait.
Oh, that's interesting. They just never... What?
No.
Oh, I guess they might have forgotten to grab the chests from the treasure room.
From treasure room, yeah.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it,
Nope.
Don't do it. Okay, good.
Yep,
They remembered.
yep, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to interact with the little warp portal thing. You don't have to do the whole Chasma challenges again. Fun fact, though, if you want a little random fact, if you are playing Door Rando, technically failing the Chasma challenges is a different load zone and a different door.
Interesting.
So there have been a couple, I've seen and done a couple of Door Randos where that was one of the rooms I had to find, so you have to like activate the Chasma challenges and then just sit there for 2 minutes. So that's your fun random fact related to Rando.
Did they missed a check up there? Top right, who is that? Sorry.
That is a KotC2.
Looks like KotC2 missed a check. 'Cause it
They might
doesn't
be
look like
getting
it's-
it back.
No, I mean, because they should have gone to the miners already, unless they're getting it on their way back. Yeah, you're right. But...
It is interesting. It definitely does. I like the choice of doing the Twin Lords. It is a lot of good progression points from just doing Acrobo. What does you get? 4 total. 1 point from Chasm Challenges, 1 point from Treasure Room, and 2 points from here. So it's pretty good. Pretty good amount of points.
Oh, and he went into Wisdom form. Just leave that last check.
Oh no, they
Oh, they skipped. Wait,
no, they left.
they missed a check somewhere. Because as we know, there is a torn page in that miners area, so
No, they haven't.
Oh, they,
doesn't
Is
it looks like it's not tracked.
it doesn't look like it's tracked.
It shows
I'm
that
talking
they
about
have
for Kisu's, they have a torn page.
it shows
it-
that they have it hinted, but they don't have it.
No, they have
it
it
looks
attained.
great. It looks great out.
Oh yeah, it looks grayed out. Okay, maybe then it's just
No, yeah, they have
looking
it,
weird.
for sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'm like
That might.
that
just
looks
be
great out.
I don't-
Discord
I don't
bugging
feel
out
bad
on
then.
you.
It wasn't just me seeing it like looks very grayed out.
No, you guys are good. Yeah, so they do have everything. The only thing they do not have from Hollow Bastion is just Masterful. That is the one thing they do.
Okay.
So in the
Oh, I guess
bottom
they don't
right,
even
you
have
guys
the
say
hint
once
for
I do
Hollow
this.
Bastion. We should have known that. We don't.
They have the hint.
Yeah.
Oh
they
no.
have that.
Oh, I'm looking at it wrong. Okay, cool.
You're looking at dark up there on the top left.
Yeah.
They don't have that hinted.
Yeah.
That's
They-
right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Silenza found their page in Space Paranoids on Solar Saver.
So no MCP, thank God.
Nah,
one likes
saving
to
up
do
the
that
bad
fight.
for the last page. Still don't know where it
Ooh,
is.
okay, so Kisu does get the 11th and 10th hint. The Warden of Was has a Proudfang limit form and Sword of the Ancestor. And then I believe that is the... I think that's Halloween Town got hinted next.
Halloween Town, yep, got hinted. So I looked down at Silence. They don't have Halloween Town. Halloween Town got hinted, and it is dead. So we are looking at LOD levels or Agrabah
Or
or Predlands.
Pride-Lands, yes.
I think Kisu's in a really good spot here. You're definitely just following the trail right now of pushing stuff you have to do.
Yup.
And you've just built up a bunch of points already.
Mhm.
Still no sign,
Oh,
though,
who's-
of where the page is on Tribes. That's one thing to note.
We're going to the lottery.
Well, part of the catch is they only have most of them, I think, 3 drives.
2
Yeah.
actually for Kisu. They only have 2.
2 for Kisu. Does anyone have that? No. Okay, I was gonna say we have hinted at Valor and a Master, but I couldn't
Yeah.
remember if anyone got one of those yet.
No, those have not been found yet. Valor hasn't been found in Halloween Town, and we don't know. Well, we do know it's somewhere in Hollow Bastion, but not in Core. So how much deeper?
Right.
And then if we need to go 7, where's Limit?
Yeah.
World never was.
No, limits
But-
in World that never was.
Yeah, but how far into the world never?
Ah,
was,
okay.
I mean, I don't think anybody has pushed past Zigbar, so anybody who's gone there still got quite a way. Quite a
We
few.
do have an auto limit being pushed down here. In Core. Gets to
Ooh,
3 and no.
I would have tried to go a little bit longer if they could. You can get it to level 4.
I mean, they have the ethers for it. Or you should. You have the money at least.
I'm curious to see where Silenza goes here. You're at 5 of 8 points. Okay, you go back to do core. Makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know the page is somewhere in Hollow Bastion. Going back to do core because yeah, you missed the jump and then just decided to go elsewhere. Makes sense.
Does he go for it again? Looks like it. Oh, maybe not.
I think
Nope. Yep.
they know they don't quite have the tools to make that reliable without being pretty precise, so they're just gonna go do the fights here.
And while these fights can be scary, like it is beginner, they do have some levels. Like they've got the tools to do this pretty easily. So
KH2's about to gonna get their page here once they're done with Solar Sailor. Curious to see what they decide to do next. You know you're still looking for the one on drives.
right.
Do you start pushing LOD? You try to go. There's not really many. You have Scar left in Pride Lands, or you're locked out of that.
I definitely wouldn't push Pride Lands. I feel like that would be a bad call right now. I do like go ahead and getting this page, see what it.
Okay. Get your mini games done. Gives you a few minutes to sit there and think about what your next move.
Especially since he hasn't pushed it at all. I'm gonna switch here.
Switching up the streams here. I saw Ignited. I saw Bab. So probably have Nocturnal, I believe, is top left. Bab top right. Geek is unfortunately muted, so I'm not sure who's where.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So the top left is Nocturnal, the top right is Bob, bottom left is Callet, and the bottom right is Ignited.
So Ignited finished up Solar Sailor is going to get their page here. Anyone close to their next set of progression?
Bob looks. No, Bob's a full set of hints behind. Oh, their Proud Bang has been yeah. Blech, my brain is just farting right now. World That Never Was has been pushed a little enough to at least get the claw. So
yeah, Proudfang is on Luxord,
Proudfang.
so we have no idea where the limits or the Sword of the Ancestor are. They might be on Syx, so they're probably Syx onward.
Yeah, not sure how far they pushed on that. He said it was on Luxord, so not sure if they just decided to. I wouldn't think you'd just leave, but maybe you just do after that.
I mean,
Maybe
that's
you
an
just
interesting.
do it for the progression points.
Right, you're just there, so I'm gonna be under the assumption that they've at least done Syx, and then probably left from there.
Oh well, that's the card, so they haven't done Syx yet.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Actually, I am peeking at see it from Callet's screen on the bottom left, and they have the Proudfang, so it's somewhere Zigbar onward, or between Zigbar and Luxord.
Okay.
Sadly, Bob doing the wrong way. Decided not to go to core and going the other way.
Yeah, it's a gamble. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, you can't fault him for gambling. You know most people are going to go core. You think you might be a little behind, so you go this way hoping you can catch some time up. Sadly, really not going to be able to level limit here. Both limit and wisdom and final are at 4, which is your max right now. We also
Oh,
did see
man.
once more come out of the Tigger room.
We see our a very, very late TT push from Nocturnal in the top left. Very strange. Oh, okay. They're going only for the station fight. That makes sense. Just,
Okay, I'm like,
having a bit of a backwards way or trying to misremember. You don't have drive gauge though. I hope they notice this.
yeah, I hope that it's.
He
yeah.
just
good,
now
they
does.
Yeah, that would have been really bad. They just walked into it.
Is
We
walking.
should have a drive recovery. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not checking till now. Okay.
Only gets him before though.
Yeah, so you would have
Oh,
had to
that's
leave
it.
the
Yeah,
world
they can-
anyway, but that makes sense. Meanwhile, from Final Fantasy Fights and Crystal Fisher, we have no sign of that Master form. We know that every other check was basically found in Core, except Master, which we still have no idea if it's needed.
Oh, that's a good point. This could actually be a wonderful play. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I like it. You know something's gonna be on form, so find out where your form is, get that done, and then start leveling it. Because nobody knows how deep it is. So instead of having to go back and then get your forms, I like finding it now and then going from there.
Well, the good news is these settings, Sephiroth is off, so we don't have to worry about that.
No Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
I'll be finishing up 1K here, so let's see if it's on 1K.
Yeah, I think this is actually our first person to push this far into the world.
Yeah, I believe everybody had left right after
It is
4.
not 1K.
I feel like you have to go back in, right?
You have
Not
to.
like- yeah.
You have to.
You've got to check mushrooms. Yeah, like you've got to check these two.
Hey, then it's not there.
Oh, it's mushrooms.
Ooh, you're gonna glide all the way down to mushrooms for this? Okay, so this is definitely even like, this is a big time investment, because at this point you have not done core at all.
Mm-mm.
Like you haven't even done core skip either. Your Bob in the top right. So the issue now is you're just gliding down here for 2 checks. And then, oh, it's not here. Then you have to glide all the way back up.
It's not.
And you have to glide all the way back.
He will get master form for it. So like, we know it's another form is required at least. So that is something, but. See a little auto limit leveling up there in the top left. Did he? Yeah. Okay.
So your master form really was just that deep into the Hollow Bastion. So we'll see if that's needed along with any other forms.
If it's master like 2 or something, that would be insane.
We know it's not on limit 4, so we're.
Yeah. We've got 3 of our forms figured out. Only 2 left that we don't know at least something about.
Alright, we are going into core finally. I wonder if they'll opt to level master and take a death abuse. I feel like you definitely don't do that.
No, at this rate, I don't think you do that.
We do see going into Simba. Going into 2 over here on top left. Pride Rock.
Yeah, I think it's a good call if it's unhinted. It's fairly quick to do. It's only like you basically just sit here and reflect for the hyenas 1 fight, and then for Scar, you just gotta hope that you know how to do your DM skips, manage your MP. And I will say, I just love that everyone just does core now. Everyone realizing that once you have the tools, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's definitely not bad.
As long as you got levels and stuff, it's fine.
I will say that for Bob, they actually can skip out on the second fight. They will get that torn page right away, at least from this room. So they do get to save sometime. Now they gotta
That's
figure
true.
out, where do I level Master, where do I level my Wisdom and my Final? Because you've kind of exhausted a lot of spots. You gotta
You
commit
definitely-
to something else.
Yes, definitely. So I wonder if they'll opt to do some leveling if they have drive recoveries just on the little balloons out in each room. Get some master.
Bob trying to get up there. Come on.
Yeah, so if you mash it enough, you
Oh, no.
why?
He's got it. He's got master. He can
That
get
is
up there. Yeah.
commitment. That is a funny commitment. I think they could have just gone the long way around.
Gone around. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're trying to do that glide with a final form, you have to really mash it and be sort of more perpendicular to the wall. The angle they were taking at, they were not as high as they possibly could. Thankfully, the high drive, and they will just get the torn page here. So again, they just leave.
Yep.
Yeah, and
just-
he is gonna leave. That's
Down
the smart move.
Oh, they're gonna go for the balloons. Makes sense.
They're going for the balloons. Yeah, get some master levels
Now-
in.
Might as well. Looking for a little.
Oh, they found the jackpot.
Oh, there is a drive converter keyblade. I saw it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the drive converter doesn't have much use unless you're fighting enemies. They don't really have access to gamblers. They could maybe do bolt towers in the DC hallway, where you have mini escort. Those bolt towers are pretty good at dropping drive orbs. In the meanwhile, by the way, in the bottom left for KotC2, we have zero sign of where this limit or sort of the ancestor is, and they're basically almost all the way. They're 2 checks before Zemnis.
2 checks before Zemnis.
I was gonna say, well, good news is we know it can't be the data. All right, like that's the good news.
You data for the content.
Just
So
yeah.
Zemnis has
Zemnis
both
is holding
limits
out.
and sort of the
Oh
ancestor.
my
That's
gosh.
wild.
I think if you're KotC2, you're like, please just be an LOD if you're going this far.
Yeah. Other 2 runners going for starting to push towards the Final Fantasy fights.
We do have our next set of worlds hinted, and the last page is an LOD.
That's gonna be so good for KotC2.
Yeah, so the big concern now for the seed is, can you Shotyu skip without Master, or do you get Master first? For the drive page, and then do you do LOD? So
Well,
it's,
is it even?
Oh,
Oh, and there's our
Master
torn page.
4.
Master 4.
So we know limits not required. So
The
that
only
definitely
saving
saves
grace
Bob
here
some
is,
time.
yeah, the only saving grace here is if that torn page is not in the throne room.
Oh, okay. So this is now going to be a big problem for Bob specifically. They are 5 points behind. So you'll get one. So they will probably get that last point from doing Twin Lords. You'll get the 1 point from getting Wisdom to level 5. You'll get the 4 points from just doing all of Agrabah, or the rest of Agrabah 1. So they'll be okay, but they just have to do this. They have to commit to something for the time being, and they're picking a
Right.
good commit. Like, it's pretty bulk amount progression points.
yeah, with what they have left, this is the best commit they could.
Warehouse, this is just a little glimpse of what you're getting ready to get next. All right, don't be giving us what a geek roll here. All right.
Okay, so KotC2 opting to finish out Hollow Bastion here. Is we know that it's on Master Form, but they don't quite know what form it's on yet. So getting all your forms so you can play your lottery.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing you have to also consider is that they have zero sign of Automaster. I think they found almost every other auto, maybe like they're missing 2 of them, but Automaster being one of them that you're missing is definitely a little bit trolly, a little bit rough.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
You're gonna see our first attempt at the Shan Yu skip here. It looks like.
So now this is going to be a really interesting position. They can do it, but with Wisdom specifically, the setup is very strange. You have to go into a Fire or a Thunder, then a Reflect, and you have to be able to like get the max height from your hero dodge, which means if you mess up, you start losing height, and it's really rough. Now, obviously, you have a bunch of drive gauge or drive recoveries that you can just throw at it. Your drive is also, I believe, 9. So we'll see what Nocturnal does here. Again, you can skip. Oh, they're not going for it.
Oh, they're just gonna do Shan Yu.
Oh no. So if the page is on Shan Yu, they're looking good. But
Right.
if it's in Throne Room, you are bricked.
Ye-
Like you are
Yeah.
hard stuck out of Throne Room until you do
Until
all
you
of
do
the world that ever
Xemnas.
was.
Oh.
So far, I think KotC2 the only one that has pushed up the Xemnas. I think everybody stopped like rated so far.
All right, let's find out. Oh, it is Throne Room or further.
Yep. So now, unfortunately for Nocturnal, they have to do all of the world that ever was. You literally cannot go into the Throne Room once you clear out LOD1.
Speaking of Throne Room, Bob, the one with Master Form, heading that way. Although he's got to go through all of LOD. He has not been here yet.
I think if you're Bob, you have to skip.
You got to at least attempt it. Is that Master 4 right now?
Yeah, he's got Master, so you've got to go for it. Because then, if you don't, you're in the same boat. You are you're climbing everything.
Good point out there from chat that he does have max high jump. So that does make it a lot easier.
Ooh, Nocturnal, please. Oh, they're getting Beybladed.
No.
Okay, they're fine.
Oh. Come on.
Yeah, you thankfully are a beginner, so you won't die to that. But it is definitely scary. You get a key? What the? Okay.
What?
That's hilarious.
That's
It
actually
just
funny.
happens, but you still have to fight him, though.
Still have to fight him, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
he
be
is-
aggressive. You can't just let him bully you. And yeah, he just goes for a DM.
Yeah.
So you're kind of okay. You shouldn't revert. I see him hovering over that the spot where you normally click revert. You just gotta fight him out. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
okay.
Yeah, you just Ars Arcanum and just go for it.
So now Kalat will be on his way to Mushrooms to get his Master Farm. We'll see where he levels it. Meanwhile, we have the double LOD push. Oh no, I have to do all of LOD before I can go to the Throne Room.
Yep.
This is 2 seeds in a row now. You've rolled a Throne Room at least, Keith.
That is true. I want to be on Storm Rider then.
I want to
do
be on
too.
Storm Rider that way. Be like, you
I'm
fools.
100% agreement.
See, that would make things interesting because then you would have to do all of the world of Neverlands.
You'd have to do it regardless. I would.
So
like
even if you do a skip, yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah, see-
remember which worlds have absent silhouettes versus status. Is LOD an absent silhouette or data?
It's a data. It's just data's like
Okay.
Data.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew
so
it
the
was-
worst the page could be is just Storm Rider.
Okay.
So Khaled is getting his page. I mean, Khaled also does have Sword of the Ancestors, so if they fail Sean you skip, if they don't care enough, they could just try to go for the rest of the normal LOD2 visit. Ooh, I'm
Khaled
looking
also
at-
hasn't leveled master at all.
Yeah, I'm looking at his keys. He should have the jackpot key. I just don't think
You
I might
should.
have noticed.
Yeah.
Because it was on the final key.
Yep.
So he's
Seems
leveling
like-
a bit slow. He will get level 4 right now, roughly. But could have been done maybe like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had to come out here and do that. We got it in there.
Okay, I
Haven't?
think for now we'll hop over and check out a few different peeps. See where everyone else is at. But we'll probably jump back to some of these guys fairly quickly. Ah, and I forgot another T every time. There we go.
Every time.
Oh, okay, so we have Danimal attempting Sean you skip. Unfortunately, Darkness, I don't know if they failed the skip, if they're just doing the fight. Oh, they're trying to go for the skip. Okay, cool. So they're taking the door death. Now we also have Kisu going to try for this as well.
The animal should have enough height here.
Oh, we lost
Oh.
it!
Oh, Danimal.
Does have a drive recovery couple, so he can.
You get one more attempt. Actually,
Yeah, you
they've used both. Yeah, you get one attempt. I
Get
would
one
probably
attempt,
just take a door
Oh,
death.
they're trying. Oh, he doesn't have master up there. Oh, he's losing too much height on that wisdom.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
don't
so
think
the downside to using Magnet here is that the Magnet lingers, and because it lingers, your party members don't come back right away. So you want to, if you're trying to go for this, you want to use Fire or Thunder into a Reflect. You don't want to use a Magnet. Oh yeah, they weren't gonna get over that.
No. The animal gets
There we
theirs.
go. Danimal gets it.
All right. Is this in throne room?
Is this? Yeah. How trolly? Oh, there
Yep.
it is. First check.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just in Throne Room.
It's
So no Storm Rider, but again, this is a really weird seed where if you do not have the tools for Sean you skip, you gotta do all of the world overlords. No way about it. So now all Danimal has left to do is he just needs to level Master to 4. And he just needs to guess correctly that it's on Master.
Yes.
It's the one form he has not leveled once, I believe. It's a little, sometimes depending on how you have your OBS set up, your numbers can get cut off. A reminder that you should use color, or you should use a color key instead of chroma key. That way your numbers don't get cut off.
Oh, is he?
Oh no!
Oh, just shy.
Man, what's crazy is that Darkness is done with Final Fantasy fights. They just need to do 1k and then glide all the way down to mushrooms, and then they can do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, the the Valor form is in Spooky Cave. So I will hope that people can logically deduce that you don't have to do Valor or insane like Valor grind or anything, because that is part of the hit
Right.
logic. Okay, we see Hoo-Ha on the bottom right, leveling final, taking their guess if the page is on final.
KH2's in throne room gonna get their page here. And then all they have left to do is also, well, they need to go finish Hollow Bastion.
Well, it is again time for form lotto. Let's see how many people pay out.
We know where it is, but hopefully these guys don't guess wrong for too long. The other issue is you have to figure out where you want to level your forms. It's pretty awkward for Master is kind of the more awkward one. You kind of have to know, okay, I have Bolt Towers, I have Halloween Town. Depending on where I'm at, I can find the Gambler's Room in the one never was. You just have to know your options.
The animal picked right. He's gonna look for a drive converter. He's got it.
Yeah, I can't tell if he has the jackpot key either, but drive converter alone is fine.
Yeah, drive converter here.
You're happy enough. Is all
Yeah,
I'll say.
yeah.
It's better than not having either of them for sure.
Ooh, I don't think Darkness. Oh, they barely made it. Oh my god, they actually did it.
Wow.
Ooh.
I thought they were about to droop right into it, but they finally did it. But unfortunately, they still have to do LOD. Or sorry, not LOD, HB for Master
They'll
Form.
have to do their, yup.
Because we have still yet to see any sign of auto mastery.
No,
I have
It is-
no.
I will
Just
say
hidden.
I know where it is. I won't reveal it until we get someone starting the one never was, or starting Final Fights. But if anyone has any guesses, I would love to hear them.
I'm gonna go STT. It's somewhere in STT.
For as troll as it is, I can see it. Either that or it's somewhere. What? Halloween Town 2? You don't even need to go there.
Alright, Danimal is in go mode.
All right, Danimal, you gotta at least yeet the bear like a 3,000. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna be judging people on their yeets. Here,
He's not gonna. I don't believe in the good yeet from Danimal. Danimal is optimal. We'll go for the lowest point possible that will count.
The fail
How?
to
How?
fail to press
How?
triangle.
Danimal. Danimal. Oh.
He wasn't Danimal wasn't satisfied with the power. And he's like, I'm gonna redo it.
Oh, I missed it. So a Khaled is actually in Final Fights already.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just poking around and I finally noticed that. So we'll get them showing momentarily.
All right, where you said as soon as somebody was in Final Fights, where was Automaster? Where was it?
It's an STT.
How far into STT?
I actually do not remember. I will look that up very quickly. But that's where we're at.
what is? Whoa, what? Oh, he's
if you're
going in there
wondering
to level limit.
Yeah,
I was like,
which
what are you doing?
I kind of don't agree with it, but it's fine.
I mean,
I think he'll just
kind
go.
of
To, yeah, he'll walk out. I think.
All right, pardon the refresh, but oh, you're anti-Soren Armored One. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have so many
Oh
anti-points.
no!
Oh,
You have so many anti-points. That sucks. Oh, Oh, you super armor through that. Okay, that was kind of sick.
Anti-Sora confirmed.
Oh, he put geek ... That doesn't work for me. You can't do that.
You can't do that. You'd actually take time out of your race to go put something in there mid-race. Come on, now that's just some disrespect.
I'm saying they already had it ready. They knew it was going to be bad, and they just made it visible.
I already had it on there. Just hit it for the time being. It's like, all right, my time's come.
Yeah.
I do. One more person I did not take a peek at. Okay, and Ignited still is doing Drive Lottery. They have the Master Phone, so they just have to guess correctly. So they are in the Disney Castle. So they're gonna get that. No, Jesus, thanks for the follow or the sub. Oh, follow, Jesus, appreciate it. All words.
Words are hard, man.
English is hard.
Light and armor dimness too.
So we have one in Armored 1, one in Armored 2, and Ignited is still doing their grind. Apologies for that little bit of lag. Happens. Yeah, look how close they are. That Master 3.
Oh,
they're about to get it. Just
they'll
give it.
get it.
Yeah, just get it.
Yeah, they're just gonna get it.
There they go.
There it is. Ziggy, so just coming in, our final page for most people is on Master 4, which was on at the end of Hollow Bastion on mushrooms for Master. And they do not have Auto Master.
Oh, Twilight Thorn. That was where Auto Master was.
Okay, not too far, but still pretty troll.
That's still far enough. When one of their first hints is STT is dead.
Yeah.
Other than
what?
that Master Lottery, most of these other torn pages aren't that bad, really.
So this is hilarious. This is Nocturnal's in the bottom left. This is Nocturnal's first time going into DC. So this is both fair, but also really strange.
How do you not like at least
so they got
a first visit?
I don't know. That's fair. Like they got the way they got the progression points. They knew the world was dead.
Oh yeah.
GG's to Khaled. Let me see if I can slot someone in. I think it's that. Oh no. Names are hard.
Yeah, don't forget the extra T's.
I got it. We're good. Thank you.
What the Danimal?
Okay,
you have got to stop with these mods.
Is this your first time seeing? Is this your
yes,
first
it is my
time?
first time seeing Danimals. Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. So Darkness is actually in TT Tower. Interesting choice to level Master, or sorry, level a Wisdom. You have access to Courtyard or Hallway for DC.
They still haven't gone back to finish Master.
Yeah, oh no, dude. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Now, you are getting a progression point by doing this, but man, you kind of like have your path set out for you.
You got Valor and...
No, hit him.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, and GG's Animal.
Animal.
So we have two finishers.
No AC
That's
finishers
Animal. Almost. Just to get this sorted. So we're gonna refresh these streams again. So we'll see where some people are at. So Silenza is finally back in HB. And then we actually do have our async finish. Slink finished at 133.43 with the lowest of 128.04. So there's one more spot left. There's one more spot.
We do have somebody heading into or in their final fights now, or getting right there.
There's also 2 more asyncs, is that right, Geek?
Yes. So it is a Komi and Wolf Scouts async. So Ignited seems to be the closest, if I'm not mistaken. Peeking around. Yeah, Hoo-Ha has not guessed right. We're looking at Silenza. Kisu is on their way to get Master. And then I believe it's Bob. It's the last one I have not seen. Bob is about to eat the bear.
Okay. So they finally got their Master and then their page there. I believe they also had to go back and clear.
Pardon the refresh one more time. I think this will be the last refresh because I think these guys on the bottom are the closest. I think this definitely means that Ignited is our final qualifier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
have to get
I think
Dome.
she's the closest.
yeah. Unless like 7 or 8 domes happen, you know.
7, 8 domes. Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
crashed like 3 times.
Or an async snipes you.
He could be the one to know how close the ace is for that to happen.
Just be so heartbreaking to get there and just async snipes you for like 5 seconds. That would hurt so bad.
And then it happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it happens all the time.
Bob might snipe you. Good joked animal. I appreciate that. Pretty funny.
Ignited.
Alright, time to see how Ignited does on her final Zemnis. Hopefully, she's been playing a lot of the settings, so hopefully her Zemnis, final Zemnis is insane.
Good coming out of the.
Ooh, that's a lot of good damage, but you gotta make sure that you don't overdamage trying to go for a dome skip.
I think she's still good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, playing it a bit patient. Okay, if you don't make sure you're menued. Okay, so
Okay,
if
good
she
menu.
didn't do that one extra reflect, she probably would have gotten it. But you're kind of okay right now.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
This is scary. This is scary. Yeah.
No. Yeah, you.
As soon as she reflected, I'm like, that's gonna do too much.
Do you take the dome? Nah. Okay, she doesn't take the dome.
No,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
not gonna take the dome.
Go out on your own terms. Don't let the dome win.
Everyone post Monka S for Slim. This is a Slim's friend and student.
Yo, what does it take to get trained by Slim?
Ooh, got caught there. Ooh.
You need to play Final Fantasy 14.
I play. Man, catch me like 2 years ago when I was playing that.
Alright, we'll see how she handles this time. Thankfully does have the once more equipped. Oh god.
I think she's still okay.
Such a awkward spot.
Oh no.
Now you got to be careful.
Okay, under damaged a little bit. Yeah, she's gotta kill him right now. Oh, okay, she got the session, and that's
Yeah,
GG's.
gets
Okay,
the
good.
session.
There it is,
GG's.
GG.
They're
Now,
Ignited.
as pointed out, 132.55 is the time to beat.
Ooh, it's gotta be close.
Yeah, so Bob has to play this flawless.
Almost perfect.
If he gets domed, he might not make it.
Oh no, that's not gonna help at all.
No, that's not. Oh, and he got hit again. Oh no.
That happened to me yesterday, and
same.
everything just depleted out of me. I'm like,
He's got to drop down. What is?
Oh, it's FPS issues, I guess. That's why the animation looks like that. Good old physics engine, why not? You know.
Gotta love it.
yeah, Bob here's got to play this.
132.
Gotta be flawless. You gotta get dome skip on the first try. I don't think you can.
Yeah, you got a minute and a half.
Yeah, minute and a half. You dome skip.
Sorry,
I think he's
2 minutes and a half. I can't do math. Yeah, you
Was it
have to get this
something?
first try. 132.55.
55.
So you got you got a
about
minute
2
and a
minutes.
half.
Minute and a
Sorry,
half.
2 minutes and a
yeah.
half. Thank you. Keep forgetting to add that 1 minute.
I don't think that's a second reflect hit. Maybe I'm wrong. Got a good chunk of damage straight into lasers.
Looking
gotta
good.
Gotta get the ether.
Gotta be careful though. Got the ether off.
Oh,
there it is.
The Omega Snipe. Oh my god. Everyone has to fear Bob and his PC. Oh my god. That
Bob
was
with the
insane.
snipe
Oh,
of the century.
so close for Ignited,
Man.
but GG's to Bob.
GG's
Wow.
to Bob. They needed to play that flawlessly, and they did.
Did. Yep. That's absolutely what they have had to have happen. By a
Wow, what? Man,
exactly
the
2 minutes.
snipe, dude. The snipe.
Snipe.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, you come here for the content, and I don't think you get more content than getting sniped at the last second there. I'm gonna be honest. That's,
Yeah.
The actual snipe. Can Kisu snipe? Nah, Kisu can't snipe.
No, I believe that everything is set in stone for the 4 to make it out of here.
Yeah, and I will reveal an async unfortunately will not be finishing for like another 10 minutes real time. So yeah, unfortunately that will be it. Oh, dude, how is Darkness still hasn't done all of that shit? Oh, that's so.
That's
He's
so
getting he's just
unfortunate.
not
that's
doing that.
so cursed. You got the page by doing it unhinted, and you just don't go finish it to get master.
I will say big props to Darkness though for doing Shan Yu skip with Wisdom form. That shit's hard.
Yeah.
Big props to them. It's honestly like really hard to do. Like if you've never done it before, or haven't done it often enough, or have never seen it before, it's hard. It is hard.
It's not easy with master form even at times. Like that is hard.
Yeah, you can do a Shan Yu skip with Wisdom. You gotta do it with Fire. I believe Fire Reflects. Be able to maintain your height as much as possible.
I've also seen it done with final form as well.
You know, GG's Bob. Congrats.
GG's.
Yes, indeed.
Snipe of the century.
couple of them will be going into the bracket, top 8.
And
That
who's
is
on the bottom
GG's
right?
now. That is GG for KH2.
GG's for them.
I'm trying to get my bearings straight. I believe it's only... Is it? Hoo-ha, there we go. Hoo-ha's the last one that I do not have slated. There we go. Pardon the refresh one last time. Aw, dude, I still feel bad for Darkness. They just Omega lost the form lottery.
Yeah,
Such a shame.
You hurts you inside just watching that.
And then, again, it happened yesterday. It's happening today. Form Lotto can be the difference maker in so many runs.
Moral of the story: level your forms and know your skips.
And we will see Silenza finish this out. Oh man, for Nocturnal in the top right, they're finally working on Master. They have level 7 Valor, level 6 Limit, level 6 Wisdom, level 6 Final, level 1 Master.
That is...
That's rough.
You hate to guess wrong that much. Out here got their master and gonna go get their page. Silently going for the limit kill, go for the swag.
Oh, yeah, this should kill.
Oh.
Alright, GG.
There it is.
GG Silenza.
So now all we got left is... Oh no. Level 7 of Wisdom.
He went to Wisdom. Oh no.
Yeah. So you kind of, I mean, in this position specifically, you really have no good spots to level Master, aside from maybe going all the way down to Luxord's room. Because this hallway's not that great. Honestly, if you were to level Master, I'd probably go down all the way to Luxord's room. You already cleared the Will Never Was.
Yeah. It's tricky.
Oh no, for Hoo-Ha. Oh no, they just took off their armor. Are they gonna try to take a death abuse here? Oh, they are.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not taking a lot of damage here.
No,
that's what we were talking about earlier. There's not a lot of good places once you start going on beginner that just will chunk your health down like that.
I believe they will get it next. Dude, oh man.
Oh, is he going to level final?
Yeah, he's gonna level final.
Oh, he is.
Oh no. Nocturnal, no. Nocturnal, no.
Alright, well,
Buddy, no.
Darkness is finally gonna get their master.
No. It's gonna come down to who lottos it right.
Who levels master first? I think you gotta think at this rate, you're like, this is the last form I got. I should just go level this because it's gotta be on it.
Yeah. It's painful watching him having to take so many hits. Like I feel like there are better places you could do this.
Yeah.
And even pictures is faster than this.
I mean, they could just do Luxord's room. So it's,
Yeah.
at the end of the
Luxord's
day, it is a little bit of game knowledge. You just play the seed, you play the rando long enough, you realize, oh, these are my other options for leveling my forms. Now, thankfully, they should just get it, I think, off of these 2 balloons. Oh, they don't have the jackpot key on? Oh, this is the worst.
No.
Oh, hey, that's really funny.
There it is,
there's
though.
an XP, there's an XP boost on Valor, or sorry, on Final 7. That's pretty mean.
It's kind of a little tricky.
They had
I won't
one.
lie.
It's fine.
Oh my god, I just looked at these stats. That's a nutty stats from
Those are
Nocturnal.
some seriously insane stats.
Okay, where do you finally go down to Luxord's room? Okay, they do.
Okay.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Ooh, yeah, you don't want to go off of this gambler. You want to kill all these guys.
Yeah, you want to.
And then there's 2 gamblers that spawn after.
Yep.
I got another one of those small knowledge check kind of things. Okay, cool.
Okay, there you go.
So they're like they're 1 mini game off getting.
1 mini game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the other guy landed. Okay, you should get it right now. Oh right, no
Maybe one
jackpot.
more. Yeah, no jackpot. Oh no! Got cubed.
Against the
leave.
door. There's
There
your
it
torn
is.
page. Danimal, no. You cannot do Data Zemnis instead of Final Zemnis.
Oh, no.
That's funny.
You could do it. You could do
Oh,
it
yeah,
just
yeah,
for
yeah.
content. Content.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, and it still won't
Yeah,
count.
but you can't. You can't dot done, but you can do it.
Yeah, you could go do it.
He does give good progression points. He gives 7.
Yeah, how confident are you feeling in your position to go do Data Zemnis and then finish out?
Oh, now there's a good Yeet the Bear number. 8,500. Let's go.
Oh no, Darkness! Don't do this. No.
Is he
Oh,
is he
my
pushing mini?
soul.
No.
Oh no. Oh
What are you
no.
doing, buddy?
Oh, Darkness! No.
Not like this.
Is this to get Bolt Tower access? I'm
I don't
confused.
know.
That would be the only thing, but
You could still like, it's not fast, but you could still do the corridors with.
and it's like you said, you got game knowledge come down that you could just go into Luxord's room.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to Windows, I know some people actually actively say that they like to do the TR Windows for leveling their forms.
Yeah, that I do. But
I think, like, depending on the situation, that's good. But in this context, no, it's not worth it at
No,
all.
yeah.
No. Yeah, if it was earlier and you push this, then I could see like, okay, then you could go do Windows. But you're an hour 40 into this and you haven't touched DC at all. No, it's not worth it.
You just wish you could go into Master right here and just go kill all of it.
That would be fantastic. You would actually probably get like level 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Wait, am I crazy? Does Hoo-Ha not have explosion?
I
Should. Because where was Explosion? I remember.
Oh, I
calling
did
it out.
miss this. I got distracted.
explosion was on Piglet's house, I believe.
Yeah.
I forgot to post our 2 async finishes. It's my bad.
Like,
I
knew
forgot
we called
about
it out.
them. I got distracted.
Yeah,
by
it
setting
was
up, other
Piglet's
things.
house.
Yeah, so I'm surprised you just don't have it on because it was fairly early.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have our
Explosion
async
is-
finishes. Wolf Scout finished at 150.30 with low-list of 142.45, and Comey finished 152.54 with a low-list of 146.35. So GG's to both of those guys.
Yeah, Explosion is just one of those like tech pieces that is so good throughout the entire game. One of those you
Oh yeah,
just
they don't
get
have it
off.
on. They don't even have a like guard break on. I think they might have that as well.
Buddy, no.
That's actually very interesting. Maybe you took it off on accident at some point.
Might have.
Yeah, it'd be...
Darkness, no.
Yeah, Windows is not the play.
Oh, no.
The DC hallway will always be superior.
He also. Yeah, he's also doing wisdom.
Yeah, if you're gonna wisdom, DC hallway guaranteed.
Yeah, there's just no way that Windows is better than DC Hallway. Unless you're, like I said, you're early and you're pushing this to then finish DC out. Then I could see doing Windows, but that Hallway beats it out every time.
I can see the argument for the leftmost window to level Master, because it actually is pretty good at dropping drive warps. But aside from that, that is like the only one I would ever argue is worth it.
Hoo-ha electing to not get domed.
Come on, Darkness, I believe in you. His Master is level 1 still. I need you to level it once.
Yeah, please, just do it once.
Yeah, once. Come on.
They're back in
Nope.
wisdom. No.
Darkness.
Oh no! Now again, we will always want to clarify that this isn't a bad choice. It's just unfortunately the wrong choice.
We have the extra knowledge of knowing where everything is. He doesn't, and
Man, those drive warps dropping on the floor is like taunting me inside.
It is.
yeah.
It makes you wonder, do they think Windows is better? Like, what's going through their mind?
I will say it's one that when I tend to level through these as well. I've just never done DC Hallway, and I probably should. It's just where I started learning it was go through Windows because you can get all your drives up easy and rotate out, not have to worry about drives. And when I learned about the hallway, I was so set in my way.
Who has in a
I think
very
it depends on the situation and like the optimizations you're trying to go for. Hoo-ha, no!
That second
Gives-
dome for Hoo-Ha.
domed again? Their HP was just too low.
Ah, okay, they're just taking
And
the
he's just
dome.
going to go.
They're just taking the dome.
Yeah.
I
They
respect
might get
it.
sniped here, though.
You've suffered through it for 2 hours. You're
Yeah.
just like, I'm
bad.
taking this.
Going for the limit. Oh,
The clone.
Ooh, yeah, you're gonna get domed here if you actually
Yeah,
get
you're-
all those hits.
yeah, you gotta revert this. And...
There's no way. Oh, he's also out of bounds. You can't do anything about this.
No. Getting rolled.
Oh, this should
Oh,
work.
oh,
okay,
he
wow, they
catches
got
it.
it. Okay,
My
sure.
gosh.
Okay.
It's a little lucky.
That's a little lucky. I'm surprised that caught, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Darkness
there's
finally
Darkness.
gets his master.
Oh, I feel so bad. Just wrong guess after wrong guess.
That's every, was that Valor, Wisdom?
Yep. Every
Limit
form is at
7?
7.
Literally, that was his last one. Yeah.
Oh, that's
And that is GG's for Hoo-Ha.
I mean, it's called the Lotto for a reason. Like, it is called the Form Lotto for a reason. It's so you have no idea. Ugh. And we've all lost to it at points. Just gotten stuck in it. All right, Darkness, finish it off strong.
We believe in darkness.
I believe. Went through all that time leveling up the swarms. Dome skip first try. Don't even
Oh,
think
yeah.
twice.
By the way, that is their mouse on screen, not mine.
I think they forgot to move it after they reset their tracker, because I think it's been there for a while
yeah.
now.
I feel like depending on who you are, you just don't notice it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
some
you're
people
just
you could
zoned
just,
in.
Yeah. I've had that happen where like, wait, why is this in the middle of my screen? Get out of here.
Man, what a seed though. And had to do OC shotgun, acquired OC shotgun. Had to do all of. You had to level at some, or not level, but you had to do screens relatively early on to gain access to 2 pages, unless you want to do STT or when it's first hinted to be dead for an auto master that you don't even know about.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then you had to go all the way to mushrooms.
Well, yeah, mushrooms is if you didn't do STT.
Yes.
But you still need to do screens, get your membership card, because you need to go through core. You need skill and crossbones. I believe. Pages.
Yeah, it was also in HB. It was like right before Leon. In HB2.
Yep.
And
Need
was
that.
it if you fail Shan Yu skip and you do Shan Yu fight, you have to do all of the world that ever was.
Yep. I believe everyone went through core. I don't think anyone skipped.
Everyone fought core. Nobody skipped because the tools just weren't quite there. I think you're just one aerial dodge off of being able to do it.
I think some people tried to skip and messed up, and then opted to just give up and do the fights. Alright, on through Armored 1, the last 2 fights.
It's so satisfying to watch Armored 1's health just go from like full to down to 1/3 maybe left. So nice.
You just sit there and do one reflect and he just dies.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh,
Especially with the stats he's at.
Up down.
We'll see if they get the dome skip. I hope they do.
Yeah. After just the bad lotto, give him the dome skip.
Don't let the
Ooh,
dome
they went
win.
for the explosion. A little unfortunate. You got those iframes.
Yep.
When you're as buff as you are, that's actually something you have to consciously consider is, okay, if I have both finishers on, I need to not do one of them. Oh, it doesn't get in the ship.
Hold on.
Alright, and he just dies from one
And
reflect.
yeah.
Yeah, with 57 magic or Flera, he just melts.
Right into lasers, good.
Oh, okay.
He didn't get that
Gotta-
ether off.
Yeah, you gotta find time to throw an ether.
Is he gonna
Oh, the panic
auto-limit?
glide.
Or is he gonna limit this?
Well, he's still hovering over magic.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he also
Dude,
doesn't
they-
have enough MP. Or enough drive. They can't go into limit.
yeah, limits 4, yeah.
Oh, throw an item. Oh, they have no items.
They have no items. I just saw that.
Ooh, okay. Oh,
Okay,
they
you win
went
a session.
This might kill. Because you hit him a bunch of times here. You break him here.
It's gonna depend on the spin.
Should be fine.
Oh, this should kill even if you go
It
for the
sh-
finisher. This should.
It should.
Oh,
Yep,
okay,
there it is.
GG's. to
GG.
Darkness.
GG's to darkness.
And big congrats to them for finishing this. Big props. And on that note, here is our results for relegations. First place we have KotC2. Second place we have Danimal. In third we have Slink, and in fourth, Sniping Ignited with the power of Potato PC. Not actually Potato, but just having a better load list is Bob. So the 4 of these guys will face off against Little Herdez, Warehouse Jesus, Half-Eaten Trash Pizza, and Rafspect tomorrow or Monday. So in the coming couple days, they will have their top 8 group race, and we'll see who keeps their spot for next week and who has to do relegations again.